Hello. Welcome in. Hope you're all well on this Monday. Terrible Monday. Horrible Monday. Hate Mondays. I was born on a Monday. Fun fact. Evening, Monday night, 10 o'clock. Yay. Hope you're all well. Howdy, ho. Who we got here? Trevor, welcome. No, where are we? There we go. Trevor, welcome in. Hope you're well. Andrew, welcome in. Hope you're well. I mean, yeah, Asula's everyone's favorite. He's my favorite. He's your favorite. Everyone's favorite. We all love Asula. Super well Asula. Wacky, you can piss off with your damn burn. Hopefully not. Yep. I can't believe that there hasn't been any left back cover for Hull for nearly a season and a half. Now that's really poor planning and recruitment for a Prem side. That is. Well, we do have cover for Hull. I can't remember his fucking name now. Alex Murphy. That's Murphy. Alex Murphy, there you go. You can have he's decent cover for left back, and he's doing pretty well as well, I believe. Pete, welcome in. Hope you're well. Thanks very much for the comment. Yeah, bastard. Typical hammer. Let's you are here for the when it wants to show itself. There we go. Newcastle United versus FC Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League round of 16, first leg, which is coming to you tomorrow night. Hope everyone's got their popcorn for a royal shoving up the arse we're going to be getting against them. If you are new around there, do click the likes, hit the subs, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss videos in the future. And without further ado, let's jump over to the other screen and get you all the stats that you need to know, which the other screen is over there. There we go. Hello. Here we go. Barcelona. There you can see the mouse. 8 o'clock kickoff, first leg in the Champions League. We are at St. James's Park. We do have home advantage for the first leg. Oi, Lee, welcome in. Hope you're well. If you want to see the game live, you'll have to go to Amazon Prime if you're going to see that. Luckily, I can pinch the missus's Prime on that one because I don't have Prime, so I'll pinch her one for the match. Buy her an ice cream, that'll sweeten the deal. But I say that quietly because she's just over there. Goalkeeper, referee in charge is Italian referee Marco Guida, cheese, whatever. It's him. You can see there, it's him. Italian. Not positive about the match, personally, if you ask me. If you went over to PD's channel a little while ago, I was over there where I gave my honest opinion. And again, I will constantly give my honest opinions. Other people may not like it, but you know what? That's their opinions as well. They're entitled to their opinions. I'm entitled to my opinion. Don't like what I have to say, then, let me know why you don't like what I have to say. I think Asula's an amazing player. I think Flop Langer's the worst player. People say Flop Langer's improved. Yeah, I don't see that. Ian, welcome in. Hope you're well. Wish I was going to the match, but I do have Amazon. Good. No, I've never been to a football match in my life. Yeah, fun fact for you there. Another one. Something about big crowds just doesn't really go with me. I get kind of, I wouldn't exactly say scared. I get, whatever. I don't like big crowds. But I would love to go to a game. I would really love to go to a game. So, if anyone wants to get me like a VIP box, so I can go up there and have just in my own little confined space, then I'll be happy to happy to go up there. I would love to go to St. James's Park. That's really one of my bucket list things to do. I really want to go to St. James's Park Furthest north I've been is Burnley, and that's when I used to play a gig up there. But yeah, we are at St James's Park. We are playing Barcelona. We have played Barcelona already this season in the Champions League. We lost that 2-1. But I think we're going to lose by more. I've kind of given it away, but I'll let you know the score right at the end. But I do think we are going to lose, especially based after the City game where we're playing players out of position. And yeah, Eddie Howe's tactics absolutely dreadful. Hence why I do have let's look that. And I am sticking to that. Eddie Howe's decision is like watching a size 18 woman trying to squeeze into a size 10. It will fit. It will fit. I will make it fit. It's like squeezing her into a fucking tire and trying to pump up the air. Not been since the takeover, but when I did go, it was some of the best experience of my life. The stadium tour is worth going. Only 23 quid. It's like cheaper than a ticket. I'd love to do that. I'd love to go up there. Like I said, the furthest north I've been is Burnley. Used to play at a little rock bar there. But yeah, absolutely would love to go to Newcastle. But a quick insight over... Where's the mouse? There it is. Over here. Match insight. Barcelona have kept 8 clean sheets in 2026, while Newcastle have failed to keep 1 in their last 13 games. That is concerning. That tells you we are definitely conceding tomorrow night. 13 games without a clean sheet. Not what you want to be seeing, not what you want to be hearing. And when you got goalkeepers like Nick Pope in goal, I do believe Nick Pope's going to be playing. I do believe Wacky's favourite and Eddie's, love interest, Dan Burn, will be playing. He'll find any way to get those back into the side. Nick Pope's crap. Nick Pope's done. He's done. I want to see Ramsdale in goal for the rest of the season. Not that Ramsdale's been any better, but he has pulled off some great saves, especially the amount of saves he pulled off against Man United. I don't want to say what he was to blame for much in the City game, but they've both got mistakes in them. But who else have we got? And then before Wacky even thinks about saying it, I will not use a 412-year-old John Ruddy in goal. No chance. He got relegated with Birmingham down to League One. So, that's when we signed him. So technically, we signed a League One goalkeeper. Useless. We don't even bother even playing him. We name him on the bench about 17 times. And don't get me started on 645-year-old John Ruddy. Needs to be in a fucking old people's home, if you ask me. But moving on. St James's Park, 52,758 capacity. The surface is grass. The weather forecast, we are looking at a nice, sunny, warm 10 degrees at night temperature. So, for me down south, that's not all that bad. Don't know how you guys up north. Wow, everyone up north is going to be shirtless. You know that. The Toon love to have the tops off and everything. The cameras will be picking that up, no doubt. Before we go to that predicted lineup, £23, that's not bad at all. Chippers bill for adult channels at the hotel will be more than that in the first 5 minutes. Got the same feeling as you. It'll be Pope Burn in, definitely. It will. It'll definitely be Pope and Burn. There's no doubt about that. The insights for Newcastle. We have conceded in every match since late January. Not a good thing to see. Eddie Howe's side beat Man United 2-1 despite playing with 10 men for the entire second half. Big whoop. We had our backs against the wall. We were injured. We were massively injured. And, we pulled it out of our ass. We really pulled it out of our ass. That's why I say use Asula as a right winger. When I can get my words out. Because he can, I do believe he can be naturally made into a right winger. Don't see him as a striker, personally. Yes, I will agree with that. But if you look at, for example, the Man United game, he cut in from the right in order to grab himself that goal. And then you've also got the Bromley game where he also cut in from the right. So, he can cut in from the right. He can cross from the right. He's got great speed. You cannot deny he has got super speed. Train him as a right winger. I mean, he does a bloody sight more than what a Flop Langer does. So that's a positive there. But that's not even worth. That's not even worth even bothering about beating Man United because, yes, we did get the win. But then look what happened the next game. Don't even remind me. Lost 3 of their last 5 Premier League matches before facing Barcelona. Missing Bruno, Fabian Schär, and Jacob Ramsey for this European clash. I don't think so, because Jacob Ramsey is back. He served his 1-match ban against Man City. So I don't know where they've got that from, unless he's picked up an injury, which I don't think he has. But yeah, Jacob Ramsey should definitely be playing. For Barcelona are the only team in Europe's top 5 leagues yet to concede a headed goal this season. Really? I mean, considering they got the players like Lewandowski. I mean, okay, fine. Won the domestic treble last season under Hansi Flick in his debut campaign. I mean, decent manager. I mean, would they mind them in the transfer window, instead of buying players, can we just trade managers, Send Howe over there and bring in Hansi Flick. Lamine Yamal has 5 goal involvements in his last 3 La Liga matches. Definitely one to keep an eye on. Definitely one to mark heavily. So obviously, if Howe's going to put Dan Burn up against him, then you got no chance. And have kept 8 clean sheets in all competitions since the start of 2026. Yeah, so they're definitely keeping a clean sheet because we can't score unless it's a penalty. Flop Langer and Frauden. That's their names. I mean, they got spelling mistakes on the back of their shirts. It should be Anthony Flop Langer and Anthony Frauden, because Frauden only turns up when he wants to turn up. As soon as he hears that Champions League music, oh yeah, I'm switched on now. I can play as a striker. Yeah, and Premier League, I keep repeating it every single stream. Premier League, you're playing him as a number 9 when he is not a number 9. 1 goal in open play in 13 months, nigh on 14 months now. 14 months, only 1 goal in open play. He relies on those penalties to grab himself those goals. Keep him as a left winger. That's where you're only getting the performances out of him. He wants to be in the England squad as a left winger. So, I mean, Howe wants to make sure he gets into that England squad. But how is he going to actually be in that England squad if he's not playing in the role that he wants to fulfill in the England squad? Think, Howe. Think, dumbass. Forgot Lewandowski played for them. Wasn't there that whole conspiracy that when he joined them, he wasn't allowed to score for them, so he kept missing chances because he didn't want to pay a certain amount, which is terrible. I've lost where I am. Could use Gillespie, as he's made 3 competitive appearances for the Toon since 2021. Has he? I think the last time I saw him was when we played Newport, I think it was. And he conceded 1 hell of a clumsy goal, and we never saw him ever again. I just think you had I just think they will have too much for you in the midfield. They'll have too much for us in every single area. He's already a right wing. That's where he's played for Sheffield United. Then why not play him in this position? Definitely got a Steve Bruce thing going on with Eddie Howe here. Eddie Bruce likes to play players out of positions, and then as soon as we score, sit back like we did against City. Sit back after 30 minutes and do nothing for an entire hour. I like a bet on correct score. I mean, you're going to be betting for a Barcelona win, or do you actually think we can actually do something at home? Like I said, I'm not confident. I'm really not confident. Asula has three. No, Asula has. If you're talking about goals, Asula has 4 goals this season. So he's even outscoring the Rat. That's how bad Frauden is. Yeah, so in goal terms. Oh, if you're talking about in the last 30. No, actually, yeah. Asula has 4 goals this season. And all in open play. But in all competitions, I believe. Or did he get all 4 in the Premier League? Nah, he scored 4 goals. Top goal scorers for both sides. Anthony Gordon, as we've already said, he has 10 goals in the Champions League. He has a FootMob rating of 7.68. He has 2 assists. He has played 10 matches and has an XG of 8.39. Barcelona's top goal scorer is another Englishman in the Champions League. It is Marcus Rashford with 5 goals, a FootMob rating of 7.58. XG of only 1.27. He has 3 assists to his name, though, and has played 8 games. Eddie wonder more like everyone, including players, wondering what the fuck he's doing and what the fuck does he want players to do. Everyone's left scratching their heads. I mean, especially when you have players like Joel Linton like saying, what am I doing? Why am I here? Why should I not be there? I want to go back into that position. It's embarrassing when you have your own players telling you how to do your job and where to play them. That's embarrassing. Previous results for both sides. For Newcastle, that one, forget about that one. We then beat Man United. Previous to that, we lost to Everton in another terrible performance. Yes, we scored 2, but it was terrible. We beat the Farmers 3-2. And we lost against Man City. Well, we've played Man City 5 times this season already in all competitions. Just know that we could end up playing Manchester City for a 6th time if we were to get to the final of the Champions League. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. For Barcelona, their only defeat was 5 games ago when they lost to Girona. 2-1. Shocking defeat there. They then beat Levante, Villarreal, Athletic Madrid, and recently got a 1-0 win over Athletic Club Bilbao. Their injuries. Yeah. Injuries for both sides. Emil Kraft, Fabian Schär, Bruno Guimaraes, and Lewis Miley are all out for us. So that means Ramsey will play. So I don't know what they mean by saying Ramsey's not going to be in there. He served his 1-match ban, and that was against Manchester City. He got 2 yellows, so that's a 1-match ban. Straight red, then you get the 3-match ban. So they got that one wrong. For Barcelona, they are going to be without Tony Fernandes, Joffrey, him, Torrents, Gavi, even though he has travelled with the side. There's a lot of talk saying he has travelled with the side, but he will not be playing. Alejandro Balde, Andreas Christensen, Jules Koundé, and Frankie de Jong will all be out. And there is talk as well that Marcus Rashford may not start. Possibly bench, but may not actually start the game. Will I be doing a stream after the game? If we get absolutely battered, then I will come raging on live. Not really one to do reactions. I mean, if you look at my reactions on the channel, they seem to be when I want to have a good rage. So I've only really done 2. If we get battered, yeah, I'm gonna actually go. I will come on and actually rage. But if you want to see a reaction after the game, you know, I'm quite happy to do one if you guys want to see it. How they think the predicted lineup's going to be, and already you see him right there. You see him right there. You see good old can't use his feet for anything, Nick Pope. So they think Nick Pope's going to start. We're going to play our usual 4-3-3. I don't think we're going to play a 4-3-3. Me personally, I think Eddie's going to shut up shop straight from the start, and we'll be playing a 5 at the back. But Football reckons we're going to go for a 4-3-3 formation. Pope in goal, Hall, Botman, Chow, Trippier as the back line. Joelinton, Tonali, Ramsey as the midfield 3, with Barnes, Gordon, and Elanga, Flop-Langer, up front. Midfield, I agree with. Midfield, I do agree with. I do a Ty the Gooner style rage. You know, I've not really watched AFTV, so I hear a lot about him, but I haven't actually watched that. I'm a tune. Why do I want to watch rival shows? Yeah, I agree with the midfield 3. I agree with the back 3. Me personally, I'll throw Tino in at right back. Let Trippier have a rest. You may say, yeah, okay, Trippier's more experienced and he needs to be there, but for me, I'd give Trippier a rest. He's played so much and he is absolutely, well, the entire team's knackered, let's face it. But Trippier is tired. Put Tino Livramento in there. Tino, Chow, Botman, Hall. There's your back 4. Sorted. Ramsdale keeps his place. I want Ramsdale in for the rest of the season in every single competition, which we're pretty much out of every single competition. So Ramsdale in for the Premier League and the Champions League. I mean, it's only going to be 2 more games for the Champions League, but, you know, sod it. Ramsdale in there. I don't want to see Pope at all anywhere near the starting lineup. Ramsdale in goal for me. Hall, Botman, Chow, Tino Livramento. Like I said, midfield 3, I will keep exactly how it is. Ramsey, Tonali, Joelinton. Front 3. Surprise. Yeah, surprise. And throw all the hate you want. I will have Osula as the right winger. I do not want him anywhere near the team. Mr. Flop-Langer, who needs to just go into... Oh, sorry. I don't even want to click on you. Mr. Flop-Langer, who needs to just go into a charity shop and be sold for a tenner or something just to get rid of him. Absolute waste of money. Osula, right wing. In the central attack... Well, not central attacking. In the number 9 role. No to Anthony Gordon. No. Get out. I want Nick Valtamada in that 9 role. Number 9 goes to Nick Valtamada. Play an actual striker in a striker's role. Move Gordon to his actual natural left wing position. I like Harvey Barnes. I want Harvey Barnes to play for the rest of the season. But you got to look at the facts. Gordon is the top goal scorer in the Champions League. So front 3 for me. Left wing, Gordon. Number 9, Valtamada. Right wing, Osula. You've got the speedy wingers on the wing. Tell Valtamada to stay forward. When everyone's coming, if we get counter-attacks, stay forward. Get into that box and get ready for the crosses to come in. Yes, we know Valtamada likes to drop back and get the ball. That's a fact. No doubt about that. But we cannot have him in midfield. Every channel I'm seeing now, whether it be Tomb Review, PD Proudlock, Magpie Channel, Rubenstein. Everybody is saying, get Nick Voltemada up front. This is what gets me, okay? And if you go back to Pete's channel, PD Proudlock, I have said, stop getting on Voltemada's case. Right? This is me personally. Stop getting on his case. You're slating a guy who is being played out of position. You are slating a guy who doesn't know how to play in that position. You're slating a guy who has been forced into that position instead of playing in his natural position where he can actually do his job. For me personally, get off his case. You got players like Flop Langer, 1 goal, 1 assist in 39 appearances. You got Gordon, who only wants to turn up whenever he feels like it. And he's being played out of position. You spent 70 million on Voltemada as a striker. And you're slinging him in midfield where he can't do nothing and he's getting all the hate. The guy should never have come out and apologized to the fans. That's me personally. Everybody is slating a Nick Voltemada for, being played out of position. It's wrong. For me personally, it is wrong. You shouldn't be slating a guy for being played out of position and not knowing what he's meant to be doing. He'll never be a midfielder. He needs to be that striker. And he has to be that striker. Yes, he is slow. Okay, we'll deal with that. But start of the season, he was banging in goals left, right, and centre. Give him that service. He'll get that back. Will can adapt to his style. But yes, give him the instructions. Stay forward. Don't drop back. Stay forward. You can get into the box. You can have like Asula coming down the right wing, whip a ball in, header, goal. By Gordon or Barnes bursting down the left wing, cross in, header, goal, volley, bicycle. Oh, I'd love to see a bicycle kick out of him. Either way, keep him in the box when we are bursting forward, go on a counter attack. Not keep dropping back. Drop back when we really need help defending, but other than that, stay forward. Eddie's ruining his career. He's ruining his career, like it or not. He is ruining his career as an international player and as a club player by moving him into a midfield. And I believe even Alan Shearer's come out and said you're playing him in a position that he shouldn't be playing in. I think Shearer's also said that the entire summer was shocking. We've brought players that do not fit this team. We've brought players that have sent us backwards. There's only one player in that side. There's only one player out of those summer signings that's actually done anything for this side, and that's Malik Chow. Ramsey is starting to get some form. Ramsey is starting to get good. So he can possibly go down as 2 out of the summer signings that's actually done anything. Alanga, nothing. Done nothing. Get rid. Visser, done nothing. Get rid. Don't give me that bollocks saying that he hasn't had a pre-season. He's had plenty of time to get ready. We are near the back end of the season. We are near the season run-in. And you're still saying he's not fit enough. Load of bollocks, if you ask me. Something's wrong with him. And, get rid. Too old for a start. Didn't want him to begin with. Didn't really want Alanga to begin with. Ramsey, yeah, I'm growing to like him. I did slate him a lot right at the start, but I think he's starting to settle in well. He's gelling well with the rest of the team. And yeah, I'm getting used to him. I'm warming to him now. Chow, Ramsey, good. Alanga, Visser, terrible. Ramsdale, yes, he can pull off some decent saves. Yes, he can use his feet. Make his loan permanent? No, I wouldn't make his loan permanent. I would get rid of Pope. I would get rid of Ruddy. I would get rid of Gillespie. I would terminate Ramsdale's loan with not purchasing him, and I'd go out and get 3 new goalkeepers. Or I would get 2 new goalkeepers as a second and third choice and have Lacademos as number 1 for next season. Me personally. He's bossing it out in Spain. I'd have him back and make him number 1 for next season and have 2 other goalkeepers to learn under him. But yeah, that's my team. You want have a different opinion on who you want to see play and your lineup and formation, then let me know down below in the comments. But personally, I think Howe's going to go for a 5 at the back. Anyway, he's going to get his favourite into the side. So he'll go Trippier, Chow, Botman, Burn, and then Hull. I'm going to guarantee you that. Or he's just going to play Burn in there either way. Anyway, he's going to get his favourite into that side. Had no reason to bring him on against City. No reason at all. But still had to find a way to bring his favourite on. But enough about that. Head-to-heads against Barcelona. We played them once, lost once. And that was back in 18th of September 2025. Lost 2-1 in the Champions League. And then we play them again on the 18th of March in Spain, which is a 5:45 kickoff. Oh, that is terrible. I'm still going to be at work at then. That is horrible. Oh, I'm not liking that at all. But either way, yeah. This match concerns me more. Okay, playing Barcelona away in Spain is going to really concern me more because the fact that we need to come back. What day does the 18th fall on? That falls on a 18th falls on a Wednesday. Okay, so we need to get back on that Thursday, rest on the Thursday, possibly. Train on the Friday, and then be ready for the derby match against Sunderland. Lose against Sunderland, everything's going to go toxic. I reckon everything will go toxic. I'm already written off the Champions League. There's no way we're beating Barcelona. Some may think that we're going to do it, but if we were to pull off a shock result at home, there's no way we're beating them in Spain. No way we're beating them in Spain. But the second leg concerns me more because we have to come back and be ready within a couple of days, ready for Sunderland. That's the one I'm not looking forward to the most. So we need to do something tomorrow night in the first leg. Do we have? Yeah, here we go. We have the knockout table. If, and you can see it right here where the mouse is. If we was to beat Barcelona, we would go there into the quarterfinals. Quarterfinals? Quarters, semi-final. Yeah, quarterfinals. And we could potentially play Spurs. We do love a game against Spurs. So that's the one thing to could be positive. Should Spurs beat Atletico Madrid, it could be an all-English tie in the quarterfinals, Newcastle versus Tottenham. And like I said, we do love a game against Tottenham recently. And with Igor Tudor as their manager, should be quite an easy walk in the park, if you ask me. So you got Atletico versus Tottenham. I think Atletico will win that because Tottenham's on a terrible run. They could end up being relegated. Could you imagine, though, a team... If, say, Spurs went on to win that, okay? Say Spurs went on to win the entire tournament. They won't. But Could you imagine? It'd be like a Wigan situation. They went and won the FA Cup and got relegated. Can you imagine Tottenham Hotspur winning the Champions League and got relegated from the English Premier League in the exact same season? That would, it's hard to, has a team ever actually done that before? In the other last 16 battles, there are going to be Bodo Glimt versus Sporting Lisbon. Bayer Leverkusen versus Arsenal. Of course, they're going to get the easy one of the lot. PSG versus Chelsea. Galatasaray versus Liverpool. So it could possibly be another all English tie-up in the quarterfinals. Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Should be a decent game, that one. And you got Atalanta versus Bayern Munich. Another decent one. I think Bayern could very well win that one. I want to say Real Madrid win that one because I want to see Man City get humiliated, but I think Real Madrid are good enough to do that. So you could be seeing Real Madrid versus Bayern in that one. Chelsea PSG, possibly see PSG going through on that one. Galatasaray Liverpool. I mean, Galatasaray took down Juventus. You got to take that into account. Can Galatasaray do it against Liverpool? Who knows? It depends on how the first leg goes, really. If Galatasaray can get a win in that first leg, you could possibly see them doing something over there. So maybe a PSG Galatasaray quarterfinal on that one. Newcastle Barcelona, that'd be Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid. I'm sorry to say. That's got to be Arsenal in there versus. I kind of want to say Bodo Glimt. You know, they've been quite an impressive side to watch. Shock team in the Champions League and actually doing really, really well. They keep defying the odds. But yeah, that's me personally. That's what I think. Sure, the Derby match kicks off. Sure, the Derby match kickoff time got changed as well. Did it? Beat Barcelona or beat Sunderland? Which would you prefer? Honestly, Sunderland. We've already lost to them this season. They are higher than us in the league. We have to go and beat them. But it's that second leg that is worrying me the most. We have to come back from Spain, rest, train, and be ready to face Sunderland. And the way we're playing doesn't look like it's going to happen. It's horrible. It's getting like a Steve Bruce type of scenario. Towards the end of Steve Bruce's reign, every single game, every single YouTuber, toon content creator will go, okay, we're playing these. What we saying? Loss. Okay, we're playing this team. What we saying? Loss. We're playing this team. It should be an easy win. What we saying? Loss. It's now getting to that stage with the way Eddie Howe is playing. As soon as we go a goal down, we always see the triple panic subs. Or if we don't see any subs, we always wait till after 70 minutes before we bring on a sub. The guy's not all there, if you ask me. He's completely lost his marbles. I said in my rant the other day, you know, he needs a straitjacket and locked up in a funny farm the way he's going at the minute. So yeah, to answer your question, Sunderland. I'd rather beat Sunderland because I don't see us doing anything against Barcelona. Derby is a 12 o'clock kickoff on Sunday the 22nd. So okay, so we play Barcelona on Wednesday the 18th. So we get Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So say Thursday to rest, Friday and Saturday to train like mad, and then play Sunderland. So we get 2 days of training. Not good, not really good enough, especially when you've got a derby coming up. You're gonna have to do extra training sessions. But both, Trevor. But if I had to pick one, it would be beat the Mackhams because we won't win the Champions League. Yeah, again, Ian, I agree. Like I said, I'd rather a win in the derby because we're not beating Barcelona. You got to face the facts. We're not beating Barcelona. Is there anything else? So yeah, you want to watch the game? It will be shown on Amazon Prime. That's the only way you're going to see it. You're not going to see it on Discovery. You're not going to see it on Sky. It's going to be on Amazon Prime only. Barcelona have already got the better of Newcastle United in the Champions League this season, but Hansi Flick was aware of the challenge. It's not going to be like the last meeting where we lost 2-1. It's going to be a lot different. We're missing players. I think obviously they're missing players, but I think they got quite a decent side anyway. Joan Garcia, who was very much linked with us, we could have signed. He could have been our number one instead of Nick Pope. Eric Garcia, Kabasi, Martin, Cancelo, Pedri, Bernal, Lamine Yamal, Lopez, Rafinha, another one to keep an eye on. Those two are going to be difficult to keep an eye on, especially if we play Bernat left. Oh, God, no, definitely not Bernat left back. Come on. He will be absolutely done like a kipper, especially wants to do one of his stupid run down the wing, leaving the entire left wing or centre-back area fully exposed. Lewandowski, yes, he's getting on in age, but he is an amazing goal scorer. It's difficult. It's going to be a very difficult game. It will be a very difficult game. West Ham beat Brentford on pens. Wow. I mean, you won a game? West Ham have actually started to pick up some form. They really are starting to pick up some form of late. So have Wolves. They're starting to actually play football. Who else is down there? Wolves, Burnley, nah. Spurs could actually get pulled down into that relegation zone. They're only a point off. But that's for Premier League previews. We're not here for Premier League previews. We're here for Barcelona in the Champions League. So yeah, that's what you really all need to know about the game. So now the difficult bit. Oh boy, here's where the pelters are going to come in. Oh God. Let's change back to the main. Oh no. Before we do that, up here. Boom. Who will win? Let's see how many people have voted, shall we? And let's see how many people have gone for Barcelona. Oh God, what percentage are we saying? I mean, I reckon a good 72% of people may have probably gone for Barcelona. But you know what? Will be that probably 1% that go for a Newcastle win. Oh God. Do you know that ain't too bad, but it's terrible at the same time. 175,349. Let's see if I can just zoom in there for you quickly. Oh, bit too far. We're going a little bit more. There you go. You should be able to see that. 175,349 people have voted. 348 people, about the extra one being me. 18% of them have gone for a Newcastle United win. 16% have gone for the draw. And 66% of those people have gone for a Barcelona win. Over half of that 175,000 people have gone for Barcelona to win. Yes, I clicked on Newcastle to win, but that's because I'm a Toon fan. But I agree with the voters for Barcelona. I'm sorry. I am sorry, but I do agree with them. Let's reset that back to that. Oh, God, how'd you feel about that? So many. Oh God. Anyway, let's get all the pelters out of the way. Jump back to the main screen, and you ready for this one? Score prediction time. Oh boy! Drop your predictions in the chat. How you think the game's going to go, and in the comments down below. But you ready for this? That's how I go. That's how I'm predicting the match. Apologies in advance. That's how I'm going for the match. I think we're going to lose 4-0. That's being truthfully honest. We're going to play players out of position. We'll most likely play 5 at the back. We'll stick for Nick Voltemada back in midfield. We'll have Nick Pope in goal. We'll have Dan Burn playing. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be enjoyable. It's going to be a very rage-filled match to watch. Especially everyone in our WhatsApp group that's watching, and there's going to be a very lot of verbal voice clips, very verbal voice clips, and if we do, wrong way, mirrored. If we do lose by that goal line, you'll most likely see shorts coming out from me, YouTube shorts, as well as a live reaction to completely rage about what has happened. Wacky's going for 3-1 Barca. Ian's going 3-1 Barca. Trevor says 2-1 either way. So that's 2-1 to Barca. I mean, even Toon fans are going for the loss. What does that say about you? What does that say about Eddie Howe? He's shit. But yeah. I'm sorry, but 4-0 is what I'm going to go for. Who scores for Barca? Probably every single one on the pitch. We will come out and we will sit back. We've got to have home advantage. We have the fans behind us. The fans roaring us on. But we won't attack. Oh, we'll be lucky if we do manage to get a counter-attack here or there. But I see us sitting back for the entire game. I see us sitting back from the first whistle. There's no getting past there, Barcelona. I'm sorry. But I am still, and since the Derby Day defeat, I am Howe out. And Man City just proved how absolutely shocking he is with his in-game management. You can't deny it. I mean, you can try, but not many's going to be listening to you now. Loads more people are turning against Eddie Howe. Write Barcelona off. Okay, we got Chelsea next up in the league. Yeah, maybe get something out of that if we're lucky, if we actually turn up. But that's just papering over cracks. Lose to Barcelona again in Spain. But I'm going to guarantee you, if we lose to Sunderland, if Sunderland dare to get the double over us, that stadium's going to be very, very toxic. And it's all going to be aimed at Eddie Howe. If we get done over twice against Sunderland, everyone's saying, we don't want to get toxic towards him. He's won us a cup. Yes, deserves that. He deserves the praise for that. He's got us into the Champions League twice. Yes, well done. He deserves the praise for that. The way he's currently performing, it's starting to get a little bit bad. And the more we perform like that, it's getting worse and worse. But if Sunderland get the double over us, this is when it's going to come toxic. And this is what we don't want to be seeing. But, guys, we play someone else in the... we play Chelsea. When do we play Chelsea? We play Chelsea some point this season on Saturday. Yeah, how can I forget? We're playing Chelsea on Saturday, which is also my birthday. Send all your cards and everything over. So, yeah, we're playing Chelsea on Saturday. So, Chelsea preview on, let's say, Thursday or Friday. If you're following me on X, you'll know when I'm going to do the preview there. I'm thinking probably Thursday. Big old rage on tomorrow, maybe, if not Wednesday. But we'll do the Chelsea preview on Thursday. I'm thinking Thursday. We'll do it Thursday. And then it gives everybody Friday to go back and watch it before we play Chelsea on Saturday at 5:30 kickoff. Okay. But yeah, fuck off, Ian. 70th, I fucking feel it. I'll tell you that. I'm actually going to be 38. So yeah, I mean, I look 18 as it is, but I am actually going to be 38. But yeah, that is where we are going to wrap it up. So you have been watching the Newcastle United versus Barcelona UEFA Champions League round of 16 first leg preview. If you are new, do hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell too. Go out to the pubs, go out around the town, show everybody the channel, bring them over, get them to sub as well. Let's get up to triple figures. We are so close to getting there. We've been stuck in the 80s for a long, long time, but we end up gaining a few the other day. So we're up to like 88 now, 88 subs. So we're only 12 away from 100. Bring some people over. Bring them over and get them to sub. Make sure they sub. Blackmail them. Lock them in the dungeons. Lock them in there. Lock up whatever. Tie them up. Get them to sub. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the rest of your evening if you plan on doing something, or if you're going to go to bed, whatever. Enjoy your night. Have a great rest of the week. Hopefully enjoy the match tomorrow. We won't, but hopefully enjoy it. Be prepared to get another rage out of me tomorrow if we do lose. And I will rage. Pika, welcome in. Hope you're well. Yeah, I'm not looking forward. I'm sorry. I do say 4-0 Barcelona. But oh well. Here's hoping that it isn't. It is. It's really gonna be a great show. Thanks, Ian. Oh, I'm jumping too many. What is that? Much appreciated, buddy. Enjoyed my first show. Yeah, come back for more. Especially go back and check out the rages. The match reviews. I mean, it's only 2, but there's loads. I feel that annoying. I mean, the minute I hit 30, I threw me back out. I could fart and throw me hip out as well. I was sub 89. 89. Oh, we're up to 89. Hey, come on. We're only 11 away. 11 away. Come on, get out there and Friday night, get to the clubs and bring everyone over. That could be a good couple of hundred there. But yeah, appreciate all the subs, appreciate the support, appreciate the likes, appreciate the comments, appreciate the appreciate notifications, sod it. But yeah, we will call it there. This has been your favorite Southern Toon fan, Geordie. Well, not Geordie. I come from a family of Crystal Palace fans. If anyone actually wants to know, I should have actually been a Palace fan, but the black and white stole me. So yeah, my dad's a Palace fan. So I always call that game the father-son derby. And it's good that we win, because he ignores me for a week. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the game tomorrow. Hopefully, try and enjoy the game tomorrow. Oh, for fuck's sake, Mason, you joined right at the last minute. Yay! Yeah, try and enjoy the match tomorrow. 4-0 defeat, but try and enjoy it. Don't get too drunk. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. But yeah. I will catch you on Thursday for the Chelsea preview. Probably a rage one tomorrow. Depending on the score. And how we play. And if we decide to start running backwards instead of forwards, depending on, when we get the ball. And how many times Flop Langer decides to want to fall over. So much negativity, isn't there? But you love it. You got to love being a Toon. Anywho's, good night. Take care. And yeah. Most likely see you tomorrow. If not, Chelsea preview on Thursday. Like, subscribe, notifications, share it around so people can come over. And I'm sitting as it is. I'll catch you later on, guys. Take care. See ya.